Kwansu, dudes! My name's Tyler, thank you for joining me. Decided to do a little costume rip today in honor of Halloween. Happy Halloween to you out there. Made this jack-o'-lantern with my son the other night. He had a really good time looking forward to doing it, and then not such a good time doing it. He just wanted me to do everything. So I thought for Halloween we would chase big cards. It's not Chase 'em Tuesday, it's Chase 'em Friday, but I just wanted to treat myself. Hopefully I'll get a huge Kaboom or a Downtown or a Manga or something. I already have a clever name for this video, so I really hope I hit one of those cards because it would really make a lot more sense if I do. And today, we're not going to use a cutter. We're just going to use the 3 tenets of Cobra Kai. Strike first! Strike hard! No mercy! This one was already kind of screwed up. Okay, if you weren't totally turned off by what just happened, and I don't blame you if you were, please take a second to like this video, comment, subscribe. It really helps channels like this. Think of it as my showing up on your doorstep with a plastic pumpkin and you sticking a little Reese's in my pail. All right, looks like we got a silver. Hopefully that's a big rookie. Okay, we got an upside down cracked ice of Tijan Salon. Okay, we did get a cracked ice rookie. That's pretty good. And then Grayson Allen. No, Devin Booker. Okay, well, he's a little bit better than Grayson Allen. And Mello, right on. Gonna go through these pretty quickly. I will pull cracked ice Tijan Saloon out of there. But for now, we're just gonna kind of speed through them. John Morant, RJ Barrett, Green Jokic Dominance, and then a Tumani Kamara. You can never have Tumani of him. By the way, if you're doing anything on Halloween, let me know. It's just gonna be me and my kid. So, well, me and my wife and kid. So if you have anything going on, let me know. I'll crash your party. Rasheed Wallace. Looks like we got a Jokic backwards card, which of course is just gonna be a silver, but I'm pretty happy about that. Jokic is one of my favorite players. And I'm sure I'm gonna see some little jokers dressed up coming trick-or-treating tomorrow. Well, actually, we're gonna be out. I'm not even sure if we're gonna leave a bowl of candy. Maybe we should, but in this neighborhood, it's just gonna get taken. We got a Cam Whitmore, we got a Malachi Branham, and a Terrence Shannon Jr. Keep going through Prizm, try to pull our manga on Halloween. It's not gonna happen, but a man can dream. My Halloween dream. Shout out to Grandfather Cards, Scream Dream. Ron Holland on a cracked ice, that's a pretty sweet one. He's playing, he's kind of the 4th big for the Pistons this year, but he's doing pretty well at it. And then the Bronny James Jr. I guess he's the 3rd big. Beef Stew and Jalen Duren are both having a pretty good season so far. The Pistons are really rolling. Cade Cunningham had an almost 30-point triple-double. Very impressive game. So we'll stick Ronnie Holland in a sleeve. Personally, I have a little bit more faith in Ron Holland than Tijan, but there's always time, right? Malik Monk, Aaron Gordon, we got a Raptor, it's Jakob Poeltl. We got Mr. Poeltl on Halloween, I'm sure, and then Cam Schmitzer. I'm sure we're gonna get some Teenage Mutant Ninja Poeltls coming to the door tomorrow too. That's a bad one. Okay, we got Rev. Nobody really likes Rev, but it does have
Kaboom, baby.
Jalen Suggs, Scoot Henderson. We got a Vortex Luka. That's pretty cool, although he isn't a Mavs jersey. And then Brandon Miller. And I don't think that's numbered. Blue and gold is just the way these ones look. But sometimes these Rev parallels do jump out and shock you. At least they shock me. Maybe you're used to seeing them. By the way, Kitten's in the frame over here. I don't know if you can see him in the current frame, but he's hanging out with me. John Morant, Stargazing Reed Shepherd. Looks like we got a Luka Doncic. We got a base Luka and an insert. And Stargazing Reed Shepherd. Who did I say? Did they call this Stargazing Luka? Stargazing Reed Shepherd. I like the look of these cards, and Reed's having a decent year to himself. So we'll throw that one in his sleeve too. Put him in front of the pumpkin. Kind of looks like the pumpkin is taking a big old lick of Reed. And who wouldn't, Jaden Ivey got a Dalton Connect 4. Sorry. Fred VanVleet and Anthony Edwards, the Ant-Man. We'll throw Connect 4 in a sleeve. I really thought he would be playing a little bit more with Luka on the bench, but he's still only getting like 15, 20 minutes a game. I don't know. He's got some defensive liabilities for sure, but let me know if you think Dalton should be getting more minutes. Okay, let's keep going on Rev. This one's gonna have the Kaboom for sure, or maybe a numbered parallel. Let's see. Scotty Barnes, Jalen Green, or maybe it's just a base rookie. It is of Dweebs Macy. Oh, it's an Astro rookie, but I think it's just the base color, so it's probably not numbered. And a Devin Booker, and indeed, it is just an Astro Dweebs Macy, not one of the blue ones that's numbered. But I like the look of the Rev rookies, so we'll throw a parallel up there. Okay, back at it. Chris Paul. We got Ron Holland. Sorry, I got really blurry camera and it's hard to see, and especially with these Rev pictures, they're really tiny little players. Oh, yeah, that didn't help at all. Let's just focus on the pumpkin. And then Nikola Topic, who it just came out, has testicular cancer. Kristaps Porzingis, wow, really having some lighting problems here. Nikola Topic, recovering from testicular cancer, presumably going to have some surgery here pretty quick if it didn't already happen. So, thoughts and prayers for Topic. He is a very promising prospect, but he's having a very slow start to his NBA career due to a season-long injury and now potentially, making sure he needs to be cancer-free before he gets back to athletic activities, presumably. So, hoping the best for Topic. We got a LeBron James, we got a Kuminga on the Astro, and then Jason Tatum and Josh Giddey, who just had a big game against the Kings and is playing them again in, I think, tomorrow night. And somebody on Discord, shout out Stumpy, told me it was because I was talking crap about him, but if you've watched my recent videos, all I said was he had a good butt, and I understand why the young girls like him. That's all. Come on. I was complimenting the man. All right, so we didn't get the first two, but we're definitely going to get it down. I mean, definitely, right? Definitely. DeAndre Hunter, Scotty Barnes, Colin Sexton. We got another Ron Holland. Okay, it's just a Ronnie Holland kind of night. And then a Dwayne Wade. Definitely going to throw a purple. That's what these parallels are called. Although that one does look more blue than the others, but I think it's just my lighting. Yeah, purple. A purple Ron Holland number 2. Sorry, not calling him number 2. He's just the second Ron Holland that there's been, presumably. I mean, there's probably been more. Especially, there might be a guy in Holland named Ron, and they just go, hey, Ron Holland, how's it going? Jeremy Grant, Jaime Jaquez. Oh, I love these. Okay, so we got a Victor Wembanyama and a David Robinson, the Optical Illusions, but come on, it should be called Optic Illusions. Not numbered, just a hollow parallel. These do come in a base. But those are some of my favorite cards. I like the one with LeBron and his kid, because it, means LeBron achieved one of his final career goals of making it to the NBA, or playing in the NBA while his son did too. So, I'm sure those cards are going to be worth millions of dollars someday, especially the 101. Tobias Harris, Nick Smith, Steph Castle on a White Hot rookie. He's the rookie of the year, but that's just a base White Hot rookie. And then a Taylor Hendricks and a Bub Carrington. So we'll throw a Steph Castle. You're not allowed to not sleeve a Steph Castle, right? A Tijan Salon cracked ice, yeah, you could let that slide. But a Steph Castle, you gotta sleeve. Sorry. Got a Debo on the back, always a good sign. Beef stew on the front. Jose Alvarado, Tyrese Maxey, he's having a big season. Klingon, my house. Okay, don't have a lot of Klingon my houses, but I'm a big fan of Klingon, so I'll hang on to that one. And then Tyrese Maxey, I'll probably throw this in a sleeve. It's just, a vet parallel, but we'll honor Tyrese's big season with the sleeves, and he gets a sleeve, son, for his season. Anyway, Reed Shepard, Malik Beasley, Jaden Ivey, Pistons pack, Pistons opening. Rob Will, Julian Strother, that's a pretty cool picture of Strother. And then Reed Shepard on the back. Okay, last chance. Wish me luck. Haven't even pulled a numbered card, I don't think, in this rip, unless I totally missed something, because I'm talking too much. Cole Anthony, Jeremy Sohan, Rob Dilly Dilly, a My House Victor Wembanyama, don't think I have one of those either, and a Magic Johnson. But no numbered cards on Halloween. I was thinking about doing Haunted Hoops, but you know, Haunted Hoops is a little passé on Halloween. That's what you bust out on Christmas, right? And maybe I should have, because I definitely would have gotten a numbered card. Oh, I guess we missed this Rob Dilly Dilly Silver. That's pretty cool. Kind of skipped by that. But Rob Dilly Dilly not getting a lot of playing time in his second season. Hopefully the time he is getting is helping him. All right, let me take a second for quick hits. Welcome back to Quick Hits. Well, today we kind of got tricked. We got a Rob Dilly Dilly rookie silver, although he's, not having the most impressive rookie season. Then we got, didn't have the most impressive rookie season, not having the most impressive sophomore season either so far. Topic, get well soon, buddy. Yves Misi on the Stars. He's not producing huge either, but that Pelicans team has a lot of guys to play, although Zion is, kind of day-to-day, as he always is. We dropped our Tijan Salon cracked ice, which is cool. And then we got these 3 Ron Holland cards. Just a base Rev card, and then a purple Optic parallel, and a cracked ice Ron Holland II, which is actually a pretty nice card. That's definitely going to be what I call card of the rip. I do have some honorable mentions kind of strewn around here. Some very cool cards we got that are all worth more than $1, but not a whole lot more than $1. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe before you go. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you're doing this Halloween. Tell me whether or not you even celebrate Halloween in your country. I really appreciate you being here. Hope you have a happy Halloween. Don't eat any candy with razor blades in it. By the way, if you're ever hot when you're doing one of your rips, I found this little hack. I'll just give it at the end of this video. Nobody's gonna watch it anyway. Stand on an ice pack. If you're getting a little hot in your Halloween costume, or if it's just a hot time of year, do your rip on an ice pack. All right, take it easy. See you in the next one. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those cats were fast as lightning. Everything was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing. Whoa, 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 whoa.